That 80s show, oh my god, a ripoff of that 70s show. This is about to be hilarious. What's good, Dark Knight Gang? I'm Neptune. Hey bro, today I'm about to react to a video titled Top 10 Worst TV Shows of the Century. Worst TV shows of the century. Bro, this should be hilarious. If your favorite TV show is on this list, too bad. Anyway, I'm ready to hop into this video. I hope everybody have a good day, have a great day. Listen, I know my hair looking crazy. I'm about to go ahead and get it braided later on today though, and I'm dyeing it. I'm dyeing it dark red. Oh, it's gonna look, it's gonna look fire. Watch when y'all see it. Anyway, I'm ready to hop into this video. Everybody have a good day, have a great week. Let's go.
Number 10, Inhumans.
We do nothing. We wait.
We do nothing. Brother, that's your strategy for everything.
There are some
Inhumans.
Marvel fans who consider Iron Fist to be the most lackluster live-action show the company offered this century. However, the most awful adaptation they offered was unquestionably Inhumans. The show centered around a deeply unlikable group of superpowered royals who ruled over a strict class system on the moon. After the big bad Maximus stages a coup against—
That actually sounds pretty dope. Superheroes that ruled the class on the moon, that had a little class system on the moon and they ruled it. That sounds fire. I guess they didn't execute
them. The so-called heroes wander around Hawaii. The fish out of water premise leads to lots of lame jokes and boring side stories.
I have no choice. I have to wait here until they send someone to bring me back.
Back where?
The moon.
And when we do get
yeah,
action
it
scenes,
does look
they're
trash.
usually incredibly brief or ruined by lackluster special effects.
Oh
These
my
problems
God.
and more made Inhumans one of the worst superhero shows of modern times.
And throw him from the highest wall in the city.
We are not defeated. Not ever.
Number 9.
So that 80s show, oh my god, a ripoff of that 70s show. This is about to be hilarious.
That 80s show.
Yeah, I've got some bad news myself. Kids, Mother and I split up.
That happened 2 years ago.
During the run of the beloved That 70s Show, Fox executives
That
decided
70s
to see
show's
if they could
goat.
get another hit by following a new cast of characters in a different decade. Future television superstars like Kyler Lee and Glenn Howerton were cast to lead the comedy. Fortunately, their careers weren't completely derailed by this lackluster sitcom.
Hi, Dad. Would it be okay if I quit?
Sure, son, sure. I'm gonna fire you anyway.
Okay, good.
That 80s show just didn't have the charm of its more successful predecessor. The ensemble felt like lesser copies of the original characters, and the setting wasn't that retro when the series aired. Although that 80s show tried to forge its own identity, it never gave fans a compelling reason to leave the 70s.
If you had a chance to go back and do it all again, would you do it any differently?
I wouldn't change a thing. Because even if I'd made it, I still would have been unhappy.
Number 8. Insatiable.
I didn't see anything that was funny. And that 70s show is hilarious. I can't believe they tried to rip it off with that 80s show.
I thought it was the worst moment of my life, but looking back, it was one of the best because it brought me to the man who put me on the path to becoming the most famous beauty queen in the country.
After spending years being made fun of for her weight, Patti Bladell has a violent encounter with a homeless person. She receives a jaw injury that requires her to go on a liquid diet that transforms her body. Patti eventually decides to use her looks and wits to get revenge on people who mistreated her.
Yeah, I want revenge against anyone who has ever been mean to me. I had a taste of victory, but it's not enough. I want more.
This problematic premise made people call out the show for confusing messages about body image and for putting Debbie Ryan in a fat suit. Outside of that, one of the show's many cringy subplots involves a mother falsely accusing someone of heinous crimes. While some viewers tuned in to the offensive plotlines and humor, over 200,000 people asked Netflix to cancel it. The latter group got the cancellation they wanted.
Okay. And that's not exactly a message I want to be sending.
Number 7, Rob.
Rob and Maggie just
I like
tied
Rob.
We're gonna go to my
I never seen his show. I didn't know he had a show, but I like him. He's hilarious in all of the Adam Sandler movies. He's hilarious in the Mel Gigolo movie. I forgot what it was called, but that shit was hilarious.
parents' house to tell them we got married. I sent my parents a text.
Admittedly, Rob Schneider's real Rob is far from a flawless sitcom.
I love
However,
this dude.
He starred in an objectively worse comedy before that Netflix show. Rob centered around a man with obsessive-compulsive disorder who married a woman of Mexican descent before her family found out. He then must try to win them over while trying to avoid awkward situations.
Trust me, it's bad. You know, Maggie has this idea we need to redecorate. You know, she came home with this thing. It looks like SpongeBob took a crap on my couch.
Throughout the show,
like
Rob's
him, bro.
OCD and tired stereotypes about Mexican culture are often used as punchlines. And it's hard to feel bad for the title character because he has few redeeming qualities. Ultimately, Rob is an unfunny and lazy sitcom starring Schneider that is best left forgotten.
Damn.
Don't worry. There will be wine, women, images that haunt you until you're dead. It works.
Number 6.
I can't believe that, bro. I really like Rob Schneider. He is hilarious.
Number 4. Cavemen.
You just gotta get out there and meet some.
They made a TV show from this. Weren't they like, I used to see them on commercials for like insurance or something, and they made a TV show?
That's true, but keep in mind, this isn't like home where everybody's like us. So remember the rule. Stick to your kind. Crave the cave.
If you think giving a
Crave
mascot
the
from a
cave.
Geico commercial their own show
Yeah, mascot from Geico. I knew I used to see them before.
would be a bad idea, congratulations. You officially have more foresight than whoever decided to greenlight this series. The show was marketed as a unique and hilarious look at what it's like for 3 cavemen to live in modern times. But the main trio were unfunny versions of characters you could find in literally any other adult sitcom. And more than a few viewers and critics felt like the show was using situations with cavemen to make light of actual racial prejudice.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm not passing judgment, Nick.
I'm Joel.
Nuh-uh. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Maybe one of you guys should tie like a piece of colored ribbon in your hair.
The show bombed so hard that American audiences didn't see the entire first season. To add insult to injury, Geico made fun of the show in one of their commercials.
A TV show about us. What was the deal with that makeup? Exactly.
Number 3. Fred the Show.
Oh, they talking about your homie. Didn't Fred start from YouTube? Oh, that's shady.
Guys, good thing you're here. Tell me what you think.
That was
This
his voice?
shirt or this one? Yeah, you're right. This one's terrible.
We thought it was bad enough that the obnoxious and high-pitched internet character known as Fred starred in 2 television movies. Unfortunately, he also got his own TV series in 2012. Fred's misadventures were somehow more annoying in these 11-minute segments than they had ever been before. Basically, every episode saw the titular character complain, try to solve his issue in an absurd way, and then whine some more before the story mercifully ended.
We're saying they did it!
The
You're telling
voice,
me
I can't do it.
This entire time the door wasn't even locked. You could have just opened it.
Yep.
But it wasn't like there was anyone in the unpleasant supporting cast that we liked either. Viewership dropped pretty quickly for the show during its first and only season. Even Lucas Cruikshank acknowledged Fred's program had issues after he starred as the character.
I don't know why that show got canceled. Like, why wouldn't parents want their kids to watch some lanky-ass boy in really obnoxiously tight skinny jeans hallucinate?
Number 2. Work It.
It's me.
Whoa.
It's Lee. Lee? Yeah. This is what I had to do to get a job. Okay, my eyes are up here.
When 2 men have trouble finding work, they decide to dress up as women and apply to work at an office with a mostly female-identifying staff.
This sounds ridiculous, bro. The plot is hilarious. I get it. The plot is hilarious. Hey, in order for y'all to have a job, y'all gotta dress in drag. The plot is hilarious, but I guess they just didn't execute it correctly.
We can't decide if it's more shocking that their plan worked or that anyone on Earth thought this show was worth putting on TV.
No, the
Work
plot
It spends
sounds
most of
fire.
its runtime peddling lazy gender stereotypes and cringeworthy jokes.
Oh, well, I really should be getting home, you know, single mom and all. What? Shh.
Hello? Have I gotten drunk and slept with a random guy yet? No one is going home until we dance.
And it doesn't help that the leads are detestable and insensitive men who constantly lie to their families and coworkers. While we're still surprised ABC let Work It air at all, at least the network put this horrendous show out of its misery in the US 2 weeks after the premiere.
Oh, I don't want to say that I'd given up hope, but yeah, I kind of had.
Yeah, well, me too.
My brave face was getting so tired.
Number 1. Viva Laughlin. A show that tried to combine a mysterious death, casino drama, and random musical numbers is considered to be one of the worst television shows in recent memory. Viva Laughlin was meant to be an American take on the relatively well-received British series Blackpool. But the US interpretation could not balance its melodramatic scenes with its silly musical interludes. Not even Hugh Jackman's presence could improve this doomed show.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Hugh Jackman!
While it was canceled after 2 episodes in the United States, Australia gave up after the first airing. Viva Laughlin's silly premise, rough dialogue, and hilariously bad execution made it a legendary 21st century TV flop.
What do you want?
Hot girlfriend, not to live with my mother. Plan to save the Viva that actually works.
That was just the first round, Jonesy. You give up too easy.
Yeah, bro, some of these TV shows sound absolutely disgusting. They sounded trash. But I'm still baffled that they tried to make a That 80s show because That 70s show was so fire. That 70s show, bro, if you've never seen that show was hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know if you should watch it now. I was watching it as a kid. You know what I'm saying? It used to come on TV at night sometimes while I'm going to sleep. I'll be like, That 70s show. I would watch it. Bro, hilarious show. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this down in the comments. Yo, see y'all next time. Peace.